guys, EverythingGamingPro here, coming at you guys with a little special video, story time. If you want me guys to keep up with this, comment down below, but I'm going to try and get this as soon as possible. We have a Black Ops 3 gameplay in the background, so let's get started. So pretty much, I was getting, the stories about, my getting lunch detention for a terrible reason, like, I didn't even do anything. Like, okay, so let's get started. We were at lunch, right? And if you guys don't know what lunch detention is, it's like it's BMR, but during like your lunch period. So you have to have lunch period in like this room where you have to stare at the wall and just eat your lunch and you can't talk. So I was at lunch this day. So normally we were just talking, have fun, and all of a sudden, this girl that's at our table, she just throws this orange at me, alright? So I'm not just gonna be like, oh, it's okay. And the teacher doesn't see, right? So I throw it back, and it hits her Doritos, and like, it just hits her Doritos, and she's like, oh my god, my Doritos! And, let's just call this girl, Madison. So Madison, she pretty much stands up, and she's like, oh my god, and just starts screaming, and of course the teacher's like, just gonna like, because our lunchroom, it's not that, it's big, but there's a lot of talking, but it's not that hard to hear, like, oh my god, and screaming like that. So this teacher comes over and she's like, what happened? And then she goes, he threw an orange at me. And at that point, I'm just like, oh my god. And so I try to tell the teacher that she threw it at me first, and they were like, no, that's not true. You're just making an excuse. I was like, no, I'm not. Like, if I was making an excuse, it would be easy to tell if I was. So the teacher makes me stand up, pick it up after it wasn't, and when Madison threw the orange at me, like my sandwich fell on the ground and it was still there, she made me pick it all up, like it wasn't even me. So yeah, I had to do that. So the teacher told me to get up and walk over like to this corner, where she gave me like a little thing like, throwing could seriously hurt somebody and it could really damage them. I'm like, okay, so am I gonna get in trouble or something? And this is my first time like getting lunch detention. Like I'm not like a goody, but like I'm good enough to like not be getting like out of school suspension and stuff like that. So she walks over, she's like, what you've done today is just embarrassing to our school district. And I was like, what? Like, what is this lady talking about? This lady, I don't know, let's just name her Miss Jerkface. Okay, so Miss Jerkface, she gives me a referral to the principal, right? Because I threw an orange. Alright? So then, and the girl caught it. Madison, she caught it. It wasn't like a big deal or anything. But she caught it, and then she just stands up. Okay, so I'm getting off topic, but next period, I get called to go down to the principal's office. And he talks to me, and so pretty much what he does is like, your acts were just a disgrace today, and this should never happen again. So make sure that never happens. We are going to give you 3 days of lunch detention for throwing an orange. And I'm like, you don't even know my side of the story. And when I tried to tell it, he just wouldn't let me say it. He was like, nope, we caught you doing this, and no, you didn't. I was like, no, you didn't catch me doing any of this. But so I ended up getting 3 days of lunch detention, and it was just the worst. And yeah, if you guys liked, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, see ya.
Hostile UAV incoming. Hostile Hellstorm overhead.